Hello and welcome back to the Shamrock Quilt Studio. Today I wanted to bring you up to date on the progress that I've made on Purple Pursuit. That's what I'm calling this purple EPP quilt top that we're making. As you recall, we started out with one honey bun of purple pattern fabric. Here's an example of all of the colors and patterns in that. And this is just a little sample piece that I started to see how I was going to like the way this was put together and how the patterns could be worked together to come up with a pleasing design. Well, here we are today, and I'm happy to report that I've finished cutting the last of the strips in the honey bun. So we have about that much left. If I had to guess, I would say we're 60% done on all of the assembly of the individual pieces. I have quite a few of the little white pieces here that are ready to go. And I have, as you can see, a pretty good many of the little crosses or X's that we've done. So that's where we are. At this point, I'm going to be working on making more of the little individual pieces and assembling them into the X's or crosses. And then we're going to move forward. I think as I get down to having just a few of these of each color left, and that's what these are. These are pieces where I don't have four to construct the bigger unit. I'm going to hold off. Let's say when I get maybe down to having 8 of these left, I'm going to put them to the side because we're going to have to figure out a way to complete this, because in this pattern that we have, okay, this is a good example. This would be the edge. And as you can see, even if we put white pieces in, little white squares, we're still going to have some points that we have to deal with. So we may want to, in that case, take either one piece and just go horizontally across it, or we may want to come up with a template or an EPP paper that allows us to get to a relatively flat edge so we can move forward. I don't think on this one we're going to do something with a geometric type edge. It's going to be flat because we want this to be a fairly quick project. So that's where we are, and we're moving along really well. And as I said, I wanted to show you one other thing. On the back of this piece, you'll notice that the papers are still in these edge pieces. In the middle, as you can tell because I'm able to crumple it very easily, I've taken the papers out. As you recall, we only bought 2 packages of the honeycomb shapes, and there were 100 in each package. So in order to be able to do this, we've got to recycle through some of those papers. So as I construct these, I always leave at least one row of papers so that the entire piece has that paper structure on the outside. But in the middle, I've removed all those so we can use them again. So that's where we are, and we're going to keep right on working on this. As I talked about in some of my other videos, some nights I do the clipping of the papers onto the fabric, and some nights I am working on assembling them, and some nights I'm working on sewing them on to the big piece. So you just work it however it works for you. It's a lot of works, but it's a lot of fun too. So hope you join us next time as we update this Purple Pursuit quilt again, and join us by liking us and subscribing to our channel on YouTube and following us on Facebook. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.